Hello there, welcome to Yearly Reviews, the weekly web series reviewing the video games that I played for the year of 2020 because I had nothing better to do during a pandemic. So without further ado, let's jump right into this week's review.
You can come across a game that seems so weird to you it makes you want to play it. Something that seems so bizarre it becomes interesting. And on that note, allow me to introduce you to the BLACKSAD franchise. BLACKSAD is a noir comic series originally made by Spanish writers Juan Diaz-Canales and Juan Garanido. The comic is set in New York during the 1950s following a private investigator named John BLACKSAD, who is a cat. But it makes sense because everybody is an animal as well. Got all that? Great, because as it turns out, they made a video game about this franchise. I mean, after all, if they didn't make a game, why would this video exist? So let's take a look at BLACKSAD Under the Skin. BLACKSAD Under the Skin is about John BLACKSAD, obviously, a private investigator, as he is approached by the daughter of a boxing club's owner who was recently murdered unexpectedly. So because of the money and other things, BLACKSAD takes the case and finds other characters along the way, all of which are all animal people by the way. We are taken through a wide array of locations including a cafe, some apartments, a graveyard, underground, a barber shop, and a gang leader's office, all of them having clues towards both the murder of the boxing club owner and the circumstances as to why the murder happened, and for some reason it involves sports. Yeah, this game was pretty weird.
So as you can see, this plot is certainly unique. Speaking of unique, this game is... well, I've said it twice already now. The visual design for this game is actually pretty good. It does blend the fine line between the animals and the human design of the characters, even though I'm pretty sure these are just somebody's personas. I do particularly like the lighting in this game. It feels very warm and makes you think that everything fits the time frame that this game is set in. Also, when you solve a clue in your head, BLACKSAD does this face. There's nothing really else to say, I just love it for some reason. In fact, I could just make a 30-minute video as to why I love this face and nobody would watch it, because nobody else watches these videos. The character animation in this game, however, is mixed. Sometimes it may look alright and in freeze frame it's okay to look at, but occasionally it just veers off into uncanny valley territory. I also found the tone inconsistent. At times it tries to be more light-hearted, but then it tries to get serious. Even though every character is an animal, it just becomes bizarre. Near the end of the game, I found it to be... what's the right word? Stupid? I guess? It's not like in a fun, stupid way like other games, but it just baffled me on where it was going to go. And on further inspection, I've noticed a lot of similarities between this game and another game similar to it, that being the Telltale game The Wolf Among Us. It's set in New York, there's branching dialogue trees, the main character is an authority figure. It just seemed too big to be a coincidence. Then again, maybe it is coincidence. Maybe BLACKSAD and The Wolf Among Us are just different but the same at the same time. But anyway, let's finish this. Even though I've never had any past experience with the BLACKSAD franchise before playing this game, I did have some fun playing it, even though it just gets weird at the end. Although that doesn't mean much when every character is furry bait. And although it does have some similarities with another game, it certainly isn't its own world. Its own weird little nonsensical bubble. Or maybe it isn't unique. What if it actually is a ripoff of The Wolf Among Us? I mean, both were comics originally, and the similarities I mentioned before are invalid, and I am just talking out of my arse here.
Hey folks, thanks for sticking to the end of this review. If you like what you saw here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys making comments on these videos. They make up my day and I read every single one of them. If you like what you saw here, feel free to look at the newest review and look at the latest review. And if you want to watch more, feel free to hit that bell so you know when a new review drops. See ya and thanks for watching.